Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtable with Dominic Sicali. Hope everybody's having a great day. As for me, I can't win. I can't win. My cold is coming back. My back is jacked. I had a meeting today with some construction projects. I mean, I was sitting down in a comfortable booth, so I had the legs stretched out, trying, felt good. Man, I tried to get up. I couldn't even walk. My back was crippled. It's on fire, but no, it's all good. Cynthia Francisco, thank you for everything. You're my peeps. So we got you on control here. and that's it. You see anybody that's giving shit, take them out. Take them out. You're my hitman, my hit woman, and my hitman. So my one and two, my underboss and my consigliere I got tonight. Thank you. Good to see everybody. Cynthia, hey, good to see you as well. Nice seeing you. Good afternoon. We have Hello World. How you doing? So today we just wait for a few more people to come in. We're going to talk about Mr. Basciano. I'm going to go in depth on his personality, how he acts, how he conducts himself, and what he's all about at the end of the day. And then we'll go into reading comments, and hopefully, my back won't be too jacked up. Right now, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, trying just to get comfortable. It's just really sciatica is no joke, folks. It's really no joke. That's for sure. And right now, I'm looking to get rid of my damn sports car, get another car. I'm like, shit, that's how bad it hurts. So, actually, probably tomorrow I'm heading to the doctors. It's painful. I can't even sleep. But no, somebody just commented and I see it. So Philly Bob, thank you. No, I don't need surgery. I had surgery in my lower back. It was just probably sitting in that damn tight ass sports car and just being cramped. I guess I was sitting in a bad position. I didn't feel it at the time. And I guess the pressure just, took a toll on me for an hour and a half that I was sitting in that seat. And then it just was escalated after that. So once the inflammation calms down, I'm sure the nerve will pop back into place and we'll be good to go. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But with that, people, let's see. Oh, I have to get up. Go to egvodka.com. Order it today. 100% gluten-free, organic. 3 flavors. You have rosemary lavender, which is great with a pink lemonade. Excellent. I mean, it's really, really good. And then you have the sage, which is Earl Grey. Excellent with espresso martinis. Even better with raspberry iced tea. Really, really good. It's unbelievable. And then the regular flavor is good any which way. It really is the best on the market. Folks, everybody who requested t-shirts, your shirts went out today. Everybody's shirt went out today. I had to go with a big box, and that was another thing. Maybe that's what tweaked my back even more. That shit was heavy. Walk into the post office, walked in, and one by one had to go through, scan through. They won't put it through as regular mail. So everybody, you should be receiving it in at least 2 days. There was one that got shipped to Canada. That shit's expensive. Let me tell you, Canada. Oh my lord! But that'll be there, so everybody should have their EG shirts in a day or two. And that's it. So all the shirts went out. I spoke with Palmetto Publishing, who's doing my book. We're coming out. It's actually getting ready. We're getting ready. They're going to do a pre-order. I'm doing a limited edition. These will be hardback. It's going to be a gorgeous book. I'm upgrading on everything on the limited edition. There's going to be the graphic novels from beginning to end. Now, guys, the illustrator of the graphic novel I was doing for The Perfect Crime Family, we almost finished the first book, but the guy had some issues, so never completed it. But history on the guy Joe, he worked for Paramount, Sony, MGM, all the big studios. He was their designer for graphics, animated movies. He did all the drawings, renderings. He was one of the guys. So his work is top notch quality. When you see it, you're going to see beginning stages. You're going to see indie limited edition. You'll see how we put the characters up. He started transforming them. And then we did just character scene. And then from there, the final touch with the character, with the writing. It comes out to, there was about 30 pages altogether of the graphic novel. And that'll be the bonus in the hardback. And the hardback will be signed to each person. They'll be numbered 1 to 500. And that's it. It'll be a nice book. So once I get my price points back, they'll be fairly priced. I just want to sell them, just get them out in the public. And then there'll be a second book coming out. You read it to the end. There'll be the Mafia going up against the government. So in New York, in the streets of New York. So the other book will be following. And then hopefully you people will enjoy it. But I'll probably be doing book signings. So, we'll make it interesting. We'll have some fun. We'll have some contests. And that's what Sicali's Corner. I was playing around this morning. And I have to lay in bed being on the computer. I can't even sit up and do it. But I was playing around with Sicali's Corner. And we're going to have a lot of stuff engaging. We're going to have a lot of prizes. We're going to have a lot of events going on with people. We're going to be doing giveaways. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm going to be putting a lot of time, effort into it. And then also we're going to be helping people. We're going to help kids out there. We're going to help adults, you people, you viewers, women, who's ever having hard times, problems. Maybe you're depressed. We're going to help you get out of it. We're going to have programs set up. We're going to have different tiers for investing, working out, getting your mind right, body right, business right. And no matter how many times you fail, we're going to help pick you up. Keep on picking you up, keep on going, keep on moving forward. Folks, what did I tell everybody with the stocks? It's a meta. You see meta today? Went through the roof. Went through the roof today. The whole market did. But also meta. If you would have bought it, today is Wednesday. On Monday, it shot up. Was it Monday? I think, yeah, Monday. Went up high and then pulled back. But that was another strong day. In and out, rinse and repeat. Just rinse and repeat. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Take your profit. Once you see green, you see pulling back, sell it. Sell it. Then go back in. That's what I do. Sell, go back in. Buy, sell, buy, sell. You'll do well. Buy, sell, you'll do well. I should start rapping again. You don't want me to rap. You don't want me to go there. Oh, shit. I have to watch out. Mr. Frost is going to say, Dominic's high. Dominic's taking pills. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, my back. Oh, you'll see me tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll probably be on some Percocets. I'll be like, yeah, we're going to party. See, we're just going to have fun with this channel. So, Cynthia, Francisco, you guys are in control. Haters, trolls, but Cynthia and Francisco, give people a chance. If they start getting stupid with nonsense, people could call me a rat. I'm okay. They could call me a scumbag, low life. But when they start getting stupid, listen, you've been on long enough. You know my demeanor. You know when I start getting ticked. But give them a shot. Maybe give them a warning. And then, you guys control it. I trust you guys. That's why I gave you the power. I got the power. Yes. There we go. So, folks, we're going to go into the mind of one of Mafia's legends. Not only a legend, the guy, people look at him, good-looking man, very good-looking man. They would underestimate him. Oh, he's a pretty boy. That's who I thought when I first met Vinny. Who the F is this pretty boy? And then when the way Vinny was acting towards my Uncle Peter, I was this close from telling him, excuse me, you mind showing a little respect because you're being disrespectful to me because that's my uncle. I know you don't know me, but please, I didn't do anything to you for you to be disrespectful. I was this close. And Vinny's the type of guy, especially he probably knew I didn't know he was a made guy. He would have said, you know what? I apologize. Or he might have said F you, but I think he would have said, you know what? I apologize. I didn't mean to insult you. I just have a hair up my nose with your uncle because he's very disrespectful. That would have been Vinny's response. Vinny was a man in himself. He wasn't a bully. He didn't take advantage of people. And I was around him 24/7, 365. We were always together, inseparable. Um, but I could tell you this, folks, a stone cold killer. He did not play. He wasn't murder hungry, kill hungry, but he would not play. And everybody knew he was serious. That's why when Frank Santoro passed a comment jokingly, he was high, they were hanging out. Vinny's son passed by. Hey, damn, imagine if we kidnap him, how much money we could get. When Vinny got word of that, that's it, done. He's gone. And Vinny's thought process was, I'm going to show everybody in the Bronx. I'm going to show them. You want to pass a stupid comment like that? It'll make somebody think twice, three times before they even think about doing something to me or my family or my friends. And that's the way Vinny was. He didn't play. Very sharp. The only thing with Vinny, and it was funny, even him gambling sports bets. At one when he was on bail, that's when for the Blue Thunder case, he was out on bail. And that's what he told me. That's where he picked up his gambling habit. It had nothing to do, and he was betting a lot. He was putting in the work to Anthony TV, who was a Lucchese capo. I think he's going to jail now for gambling. But at the end of the day, Vinny says he lost a few $1,000,000. You know, I think he was on bail a year and a half, 2 years before he went to trial and beat the case. But Vinny said he wound up owing Anthony a little over $1,000,000. And I was with Vinny a few times when he'd go meet up Anthony and still paying him. He was paying him off. And Vinny could have said, you know what, F you, I'm not giving you a damn nickel. I gave you $2-3 million already. The million that I owe you, eat it. Eat it. Like, you didn't lose money with me. So you made. Eat it. But Vinny didn't do that. He didn't do that. He paid his debt. So that's one thing with him. Might have taken him 4 or 5 years, but he paid it. And, you have to give a man like that a lot of respect. I mean, and I didn't understand it. We would go to casinos. I didn't gamble, so I'd watch him. But here's my thought. Vin would tell me, you want to go partners? At first, I thought about it. Nah, I don't want to go partners. And I said, you know what? Let's go partners. Because my theory was, I don't go partners with him. He wins. He keeps all the money. He loses. He's going to turn to me. Hey, Bo, you have some money? Or Bo, I'm going to pull off your line of credit. So I was damned. And why do I have to give up my money if I'm not going to reap the rewards? But I would have gave up the money anyway. So I wound up going partners with him. But he would sit there. I mean, I think the quickest he lost one time, we were in Mohegan Sun. He couldn't go to AC. He was barred. So Mohegan Sun, I had I think at that time, $150,000 credit line. He ran through that, and I had maybe about 50,000 in cash that I brought with me. And he blew through that within about 15 minutes. And he was like, oh, well, come on, let's go. I'm like, come on, let's stay. We have the suites. We have food. Let's just have a dinner. Nah, Bo, let's get back. And I look at him. I'm saying, are you out of your fucking mind? And he'd laugh. He'd start laughing. And he'd say, Bo, I enjoy it. That's my vice. That's my vice. Okay, enjoy it. It was just comical. I'll tell you people one time. We're in the Bahamas. We go down there, staying at the Atlantis, and had everything comped. I had a suite. I took a young lady with me, and Vinny had his wife with him. So we're both in suites. They comped the suites. I might have, again, 150,000, 200,000 credit line. We went down with about maybe 50,000, 25 apiece. And he's playing his blackjack. I'm there, I think 5 nights. He wound up staying 10. So he wins. Now Angel is there, his wife. So he's up maybe 30,000. I'm like, okay, come on, let's go get something to eat. And right away she chimes right, come on, Vin, Dom's right, let's go. So he has to get off the table. Like I'm zinging him. And I know I'm getting the looks from him like, oh, you fucked up, Bo. You fucked up. I said, no, I'm smart. So all right, here's your 15,000. He has his 15,000. We go eat, have a few cocktails. But also, before I go more into the story, Michael Jordan was there. Now, where we played was the high roller table. They sectioned it off. We had our own table. Who's next to us? Michael Jordan. He's gambling. So Vinny's playing whatever the limit was, 5, 10,000 a card. Jordan's doing the same thing. And we shake hands with him, and Jordan's bodyguard, big, I mean, massive guy, really big. He had to be maybe 380. Older guy, not young. Older guy, dressed up, nice suit. He has to be maybe about 6'4". Big guy, big hands. So Vinny goes to shake his hand first. As they shake hands, I see Vinny pull back, and his whole, like, from laughing, smiling, we're all dressed up with sports jackets and everything. Vinny says to the guy, "Are you fucking kidding me? Get that motherfucking shit out of your hand when you shake my hand. Who do you think you're shaking hands with? Like, I ain't no thug. Get that fucking shit out of your hand." And the guy looked at him like he was taken back. He says, "You know how disrespectful that is?" Guy apologized. He says, "You know what? I apologize. You're right." He says, "You better apologize." And then Vinny goes, "Nah, I'm just joking." Like, he changed. His whole demeanor changed then. Like, he came out. He said, "Nah, I'm just joking. You're too big to be messing, for me to mess with you. But I got my boy with me." And he points to me. I said, "I ain't messing with this guy. You ain't getting me. I'm in my sports jacket. I don't want any part of it." So the guy takes it was a roll of quarters he had in his hand. And the reason why he has it balled up, you couldn't even see it. If he hits somebody, it's easier to knock somebody out because he has a heavier hand. So, it's unfair. But took it out, shook his hand, and Jordan's right over there, like, laughing. Then you see Charles Oakley came down. Jordan has his kids with him. So, it was just a nice time. We had a nice time going back and forth. But then every single night, Vinny's winning. 20,000, 40,000. And as soon as he gets to a point, I think the longest we had him on a table was maybe 45 minutes. Usually he would have stayed 2-3 hours. So, come on, let's go. Or then Ange would, like, she'll say he's up 30, 35. Come on, Vin, I'm hungry. Let's go eat. Yeah, Vin, let's go. And so he knows he's getting hit with the 1-2. When I left with about $70,000 up in my pocket. So I'm like, oh, shit. Customs. You have to go through customs. So, I'm putting money all over the place. You only 10,000 or anything over 10,000. But I came down with more. So, and I have my receipts from the bank to show them, hey, look. Actually, I was the one who took the money. I gave Vinny 25, so I had a $50,000 receipt. So I could cover the 50, so which was an extra 25. So I left Vinny with that. But as I go up, we got through custom. Oh, I go through customs. They run my name. She looks at me. She's looking. I said, what popped up? My drug conviction? So she started laughing. She says, yes. I said, well, I came here to relax. There's no drugs. If you want, you're welcome to check. Came here to relax, and that happened some years ago. She says, no, I see. Are you on supervised release? I says, yep, here's my letter. Showed her the letter with permission. She says, okay, you could go. Thank you. And that was it. So I leave. Now, my line of credit, I'm still there, obviously, because we won. I'm up there. Maybe 2 days goes by. 3 on day 3. Hey, Bo, what's up? Do me a favor. Could you send me down some money? Sure. What do you need? I think he only asked for 20. Angela was probably on his ass. So send them down to 20. I got an alert, and I knew something was coming because I got an alert from the casino a day before. He tried pulling from the line of credit, giving my information, and they said no. The person has to be here, so they wouldn't give it. So when he comes back, I'm looking at him. What happened? He said, Bo, you know what happened. I said, 3 nights? He said, no, Bo, it was the first night you were gone. I lost everything. He said, I borrowed money from Angela on second night, lost that. I tried pulling from your line, they wouldn't let me. And then third day I called you, and then that was it, you know. So I started laughing. I said, damn, I'm glad I left with something. So he started laughing. Bo, I need a loan. Sure, whatever you want. And Vinny, both ways, whatever he had. Hey, Vin, I need help. Here, boom, it's there. Always, we were that close. But let me tell you something. He was a guy that just prided himself on his appearance. Absolutely 1000%. But you see the way I'm dressed with a baseball cap like this? He'd be dressed like that in the Bronx every day. Every day we were dressed in sweats, baseball cap. Didn't matter. We had matching motorcycles, Hayabusas. They were both under my name. Same colors, same everything. I had the power bands put on it, the special pipes, so and the bikes flew. They flew, and that's how close we were. Matching bikes, we'd ride together, did everything together. But like I says, he wasn't a showboat. He didn't wear jewelry. He had maybe a pinky ring once in a while if he went out, and then just nice watches all the time. Always dressed to the T. Nice vehicles, of course, but that was it. He conducted himself the way a gangster should. Wasn't flashy during the day, but if he had to go meet somebody dressed up, a few times you see him during the day. You see me during the day dressed in the neighborhood because we had meetings. We came back, and now we're just in the neighborhood. But if we were just bouncing around the neighborhood, just sweat clothes on, and that was it. Very, very. When I first walked into his house, he's yelling at the kid. Him and one of the boys are going back and forth. He's going, and I saw the look on his face, like when he gets mad, it's a bad look. He's like, "What do you mean?" And he like yelling, and he bites his lip. And I'm like, "Oh, this kid's gonna get cracked." He never put his hands on his kids. Never. Always rah, rah, rah. Maybe that's why he got so. And that wasn't Vinny's character to yell and rah, rah. But I guess that's with the kids. But really, really a good father, always there for the kids. He didn't want the kids in the life at all, but they strayed, and hopefully now they're doing the right thing as they grew older. And it's just sad, the whole situation. I still feel bad about it, what I did. But at the end of the day, like I said before, it was just self-preservation for me. He was a great guy, good mentor as far as how to conduct yourself. And his main thing was look at all these other crime families. They're worried about putting garbage in the life, making people left and right, make. Yeah, I'd rather have 10 good guys, 10 solid guys, than 100 guys that are crap. Because I know the 10 guys, they know how to handle themselves, they know how to act, and we could take out 100 guys real quick, especially if they don't know what they're doing or if they're afraid, they hesitate. And his thing was, Dom, he who hesitates gets killed. Always act first. And you know what? Right, wrong, or indifferent, do what you have to do. Because you know what? At least you could argue it at the end of the day. Because once you act or somebody gets the jump on you, you're dead. So it doesn't matter. So at least, you can't argue once you're dead. And he was a fair person. He was really fair. And learned a lot from him. And it's just sad. That's why I was shocked when he was on tapes 2 different times talking about me being a acting captain, and talking about me killing somebody. Like, these are things you don't. 101 for dummies. He even knew it. He even knew it. So I initially asked him. I said, Vin, you know what you did? Why? He's like, Bo, I don't know. He was the boss, but Vin, like, he said, Bo, I thought I felt something was wrong. But I was looking out for you. That's what he told me. I was looking out for you because I feel Joe would have sent word to kill you. But to who, Vin? Vin, I had all the power. Nobody's killing me. But, I guess things happen. People make mistakes. That was one of them. But really, he was a guy, serious guy, well respected, feared. Even the Genovese high ups, they told me. And well, I could say because I'm not saying anything bad. Even times when I'm with Big Ernie, he's like, "Your boy, Kumpy. That's why Kump. Your boy can't take a punch. That's all I have to say. Can't take a punch." I said, "Yeah, but he can put work in." He said, "I'll give him that, but he can't take a punch." I said, "I can." He said, I know." But and it was funny because nobody went to this guy's house. I would go there with my daughter in my arms, give it to his wife. "Here, Lynn, you want to hold my door?" And start screaming, "Ah!" Lynn, I guess she doesn't want to go to you. But yeah, go to his house all the time. And that's unheard of. But those are times I miss. Those are people I miss in the life to see, to speak with, sit down with. That's what I miss with the life. It wasn't the life itself, because to me, you have a lot of fake ass people out there, a lot of wannabes. They get their button, they think they're something, they're not. And to me, uh, I'm not impressed with all that. But Vinny would even tell me too, because when I came home, I bought a whole bunch of cars at all different vehicles, all high end. And he's like, "Bo, you're gonna get me arrested. You're gonna get me arrested." So right away, I go talking with Ernie. I'm at his house. He says, "How you doing? How you doing, kid? I know you. I know you're rocking and rolling now." I says, "Yeah, things are coming along. Things are coming along." He says, "No, no, no. I hear you're doing well." He says, "I'm glad. You deserve it. I love you as a son." I say, "I know." So I says, "Let me ask you something. Would you be upset? I'm here, and I have 5, 6, 7 cars, all Highline cars." He says, "No. Why would I be upset?" I said, "Because Vinny's upset with me. He's threatening to burn. I bought a 50th anniversary Corvette. He's threatening to burn that on me." So he said, "Kumpy, let him know when he had two convertible Mercedes. It was okay. You enjoy it. Don't worry about it. And if he burns it, buy another one." I got you. But things like that. That's what you miss about the life. But again, inside Vinny's mind, man didn't play. Very confident with himself. Will do his own. Wants to do his own work. Wants to do. He was involved in a lot of murders. Every single murder he was involved in, he pulled the trigger. He pulled the trigger. The only ones were just one, Pizzola, Randy Pizzola. He didn't pull the trigger. He wasn't there. He was locked up. But even with Greg Andres, the prosecutor, when Joe Massino sent the word to kill the prosecutor, well, he sent a coded message that basically the code meant kill Greg. I told Vinny, "All right, I'll go in there. I'll take care of it." But he says, "No, you and I will go in there. We'll take care of it. We'll both, we'll both go in together. It's better two and one. You'll be on one side, I'll be on the other. We'll walk to the table and hit them." And then, of course, we would have our guys with us for crash cars, escape, getting out, and all that. But Vinny was like, his motto was, I'll lead by example. I'll show everybody what I could do, how I could do it. And that's what I loved about him. That's what was really good about him. He really didn't play games. This light's killing me, folks. He didn't play games. He did what he had to do, and that was it. So, and it's sad. It's sad. And I look at it now. Hopefully, he deserves to be given a new trial, because definitely Joe Massino did set him up. Joe Massino was a governor informant and was on the same case as him, and they knew it. So Joe Massino cooperated. Now they indict Vinny, and they indict Joe on the same case, and Joe's cooperating. How could you indict a cooperator? So right there, folks, Vinny definitely should get a new trial, without a doubt. And hopefully he'll take a plea. And then hopefully he'll get 2 new trials, because, well, I think it's only one trial Joe testified. But both cases stemmed from them being co defendants. So he should get both cases overturned, in my opinion. And if he does, Vinny, take that goddamn plea. This way you come home and get rid of the washwoman, Mancuso. That's for sure. I don't mean kill him, but I guarantee you, folks, Vinny won't have to kill him. Michael will just hand over the control of the family without a doubt. Without a doubt. Because Michael knows if he doesn't, in due time, Michael won't be around. So, and that's it. So I'll answer some questions and we'll see how everything's going now. Let's go down. First off, Cynthia and Francisco, did anybody get a banned tonight? You put anybody in timeout? Thank you, Moji Boy. Another great show. Thank you. L Dog, who needs enemies when you have friends like Dom, the low life rat? You know what, L Dog? Say what you want. But let me ask you something. I'll throw it back at you, L Dog. I'm in jail because of somebody else's, and I'm not making excuses, but I'm just throwing theories at you. Who needs friends that are going to talk about you killing people to other people? Who needs friends? Who needs friends when your boss is wearing a wire, your other boss is telling them, hey, that guy killed him? Who needs friends when you go in within the first week, they take away all your guys. They take away your money. They run your body shop to the ground. They're keeping all the sports betting money. What happened? They left me broke. What about that? What about that? That I even had Nicky Santoro owed me, I think, $6,000, $6,500. His son-in-law gave him the money. Nick, you know what Nicky sent me? Nicky sent him a message. I'm sorry, I needed it. I needed it to pay my bills. You needed it? I'm in jail for this family. This is my money personally. And you tell me you needed it? Come on. Michael, I told you, $370,000 for Christmas, $360. Sent me $3,500. $3,500. After that, broke up all my guys. So, you know what? Who needs friends that are scumbags that rob you? And I was a high-ranking member in the family. So who needs them? Who needs them? So that's my response. R.J. Ewing, Dom is a good sport. Oh, I try to be. I try to be at times. Al Star. Let's see. It skipped on me. Rico in the house. Good. Vinny can't cooperate. Vinny will never cooperate. That's not his style. If he cooperates, there'll be a lot of guys coming in. But he's not going to cooperate. It's not him. Too much pride. And he did too much time. We have Thomas Watson. How's your back? I got raging toothache. You know what? My back right now feels good because I'm up. I'm moving around. That's why you'll see me bopping a little bit. It feels all right. I feel it. It's tweaked, but I'm all right. So when I sit down and then I get up, when I sit, everything's compressed and it really, really bothers me. So, folks, just a little tidbit with the stock market for tomorrow. Be very, very careful. See how it goes, especially the first half hour to 45 minutes. So it might be a pullback day tomorrow since it was such a huge day today. Just be careful. Be careful. I pulled out a lot. I had a lot of shares of Meta. I pulled out. I left some, but the majority of it, I'd say 90%, I'm out of that. That's where I was loaded up on short term. So I came out of that. But just be careful. Be careful tomorrow. I'd let the market settle at least Friday, going to Monday, maybe Tuesday. We come back. We'll see. But I'll let people know what I think, what I'm going to do. James, do you prefer the term rat or king rat? No, make it D rat. D rat. D rat. Like D brat, D rat. That's what I like. Thank you. Right here, Big Dom. You're the man. No bullshit. I tried, Lee. I try. Arthur, do you remember Bobby Lacoro from Farrington? Bobby. Sounds familiar. Definitely sounds familiar. In the jacket, Dom. Go live at 9 a.m. with your plays for the day. What to watch, what positions you're getting in. I will. In due time, I will. I'll definitely do it. But folks, we'll go back. Those of you who know me, you can go back to the shows. I told people with Tesla just before their earnings, I went far out, took a long shot, and I showed you what it did succeed. I mentioned to people with Timo, pull out. At that time, what was it? 116, 117, 119, around that range. Look where it is now. I mentioned, what else I mentioned? I think, I know I mentioned Meta the other day. I'm not sure if I mentioned Tesla prior, but I gave like four or five different plays that I was doing. They all hit. Oh, I mentioned Boeing when I was in the 150s. I said, load up on Boeing. It's about to take off. That shit went up. Pulled back, but it still went up. I'll be coming out soon. We're going to do platforms with that. Only, people that sign in come on. There might be a charge for that because I'm going to give you research. I'm going to give you my plays, how I do my research, what I'm looking for, what I project. And, it's just because that weeds out the garbage. But follow my leads, you'll make money. You'll definitely make money. But I'm not a broker. I'm not licensed. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a convicted felon. So stress that out. Kevin, I bought all my cars from Nick LaSausa. Yeah, I've heard of him. I never bought a car from him, though. Trucker's Life. Dom, who is John Pizza from Pelham Bay? I don't know John Pizza. I have no idea. James, again, what's your favorite type of cheese? I prefer pepper jack. You know what? I like cheddar. I like cheddar and yellow American. That's my cheese. So go Bills. Yes, damn right. So they look good this week. That's for sure. Dom, is Ace strong as an ox? Yes. Ace is strong. We never played around. We never fooled around, him and I. We played on the weights a lot. We, come into the gym. Lifting weights, he wasn't stronger than me. But he's strong. But also, I had him by about 30 pounds. I was that much bigger than him. But Ace is strong. He'll fight. He doesn't back down. His hands are like mitts. And he goes. That's him and I are just on that level where we'll go. Joey Gambini, too. I saw Joey Gambini, actually, an older guy, cracked him open hand. Teeth went flying out of the guy's mouth. Guy went down. So he was another guy, too, would go. Not built or powerful, but didn't care. He would go. A, B, C, D. Dom, did you know my uncle Sonny Lacasio from 187th Street? No, I didn't. RJ Ewing, wow. Bills aren't winning. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We have, hold on, it's skipping on me. One thing for sure, Vinny Basciano ever did get out of prison, Dom would have to go deep into protection. Nah, Dom ain't going deep into protection. Number one, Vinny would never react right away. I know his character. Vinny knows if he botched the hit, which Vinny's not. Listen, things happen. Like the hit he did on David Nunes, they got caught in the cab. He got caught running. So things can happen, go wrong. He knows if something went wrong, he would have a serious problem, because then I would go do what I have to do, and that's it. So, wise guy, what's your favorite scary movie? You know what? Back in the day, it was Friday the 13th. That shit was the bomb back then. Augustine, I guess. Did you do time with an Albanian guy, Bulgar, from the Bronx? I don't know. Probably so. Francisco, wise guy. I like metal music. I have no idea who you're talking to, brother. A, B, C, D. Hope I was in the list for the shirt. Much respect from Brooklyn. Listen, I know I sent some shirts out to Brooklyn, so if you sent the email, you got it. Folks, I have maybe about, I think, a dozen shirts left. So if somebody didn't get it, please let me know. And that's it. Guy, oh, also I wanted to mention, I ran out of sizes, so I gave you guys the next best size that was there. So if you didn't get your size, I apologize. It just, I was limited to what I had, and first come, first serve. Sorry about that. Rayos or Rigolettos? Oh, very good. I like Rayos for the ambiance. Rigolettos better for the food. Rayos wasn't bad food, but I didn't care for it too much. It was just, it was all right. It wasn't all. I don't think it was all that. Now I ate in Rayos in Miami, and every dish I had, 5 star, excellent, excellent, really good. So if the food's changed because now it's commercialized, which it should be, because now they all use the same menus, the same products. So if that's the case, then Rayo's by far right now. But back in the day, I would say Rigolettos. GPS production. That's a far John Pachillo hangout. I have George Peckers in Waterbury Park, and Monkey and Randy. He got made. He's an example. You skipped on me. It skipped on me. Dom, how badly did the Donnie Brasco thing affect the family? Sonny Black getting called knowing he was going to get whacked. No, it hurt the family bad. Not, I would say the family itself it hurt, but not as bad with the other families where they were decommissioned off the commission. And then Joe Messino brought us back to prominence, but also Joe Messino took us back down in the dungeon. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Philly Bob, Dom, you and Vinny were pretty close, mutual respect. Do you ever think you would be friends again? No, I don't think we can be friends again because of what I did. I crossed the line, and he would never accept it. If we ran into each other in a public place where there's family out, not in the Bronx, outside the Bronx, I'm sure he would say some words to me. He wouldn't get loud and obnoxious because Vinny knows I'll go, I'll fight. So he'll probably ask me, "Bo, why?" But when I would see him, I would definitely be squared off. Like, I'm not going to stand straight. I would definitely be prepared. And I just keep my hands here. I'll talk like this. I'll say, well, Vin, or I'll be like this. This way, I'm just quick. Like, I can hit. But usually, if I'm down, I would stay like this. I would definitely be prepared. And I don't think anything would happen. I think we would talk there, but it won't be the best way. It would be cordial. It's not going to be disrespectful. So I know that's not his caliber to just run his gator. It's not going to happen. So, but I doubt if that would ever happen. Danny boy. Okay, I read that. I know there was some. Let me see. I'm sorry. Let's go. We got the German. Thank you for the donations. Here we go, German. And I'm sorry that scrolled down on me, but I just saw a notation. We have the German. Let me kill that. German. Here's German's words. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're all enjoying tonight's show. If you need a refreshment, look no further than a bottle of EG Vodka, EG. It will most definitely hit the right night. Now available in 3 fantastic flavors. Go to egvodka.com. You heard the German. Order it today. 100% gluten-free and organic. German, thank you as always. Much love and respect. Thank you. I know it's morning time for you in the land down under. Peace, my brother. Peace. We have Mikey Giggs. How does a gangster suck a lavish lifestyle? Suck a lavish lifestyle. I really don't know what you mean, but how does a gangster suck a lavish lifestyle? You tricked me on that one, pal. Bo, you're such a good friend. You got him a life term. No, he got himself a life term. He could have taken a plea for all of us. They offered him a plea, 27 years to wrap up 2 cases, 17 and 12, run it together. He's doing time on 17. He would have been out about 7 years ago. So 5 years ago, we all would have pled out. That would have been it. So, but he chose not to, and that's it. Let the cards lie where they lie. Dom, it's because Vinny knew. Okay, now here's what he said. Somebody answered him. Dom, it's because Vinny knew one day he would do a boatload of time or life. So he was living life for the day. You know why Vinny didn't take the plea? The truth? He's a gambler. He's a gambler. He felt he could beat the case. He beat the Blue Thunder case, which was a massive case, and he felt he would win. That's why he didn't take it. Scrolling down back. Timothy O'Reilly, thank you for the contribution. Timothy O'Reilly says, 3 Capo Cigars, always lit cigar company. Go there, order 3 Capo Cigars. We still have more. We're coming out with more brands. But go to alwayslitcigars.com, folks. Order it today. And whoever orders it, put in your order Dominic Sicali, Mafia Roundtable. They'll throw in some free cigars for you. That's on me. And they're all excellent. Really, really good cigars. Ryan Brown, thank you for the contribution. Dom, does the term unindicted co-conspirator always mean they're giving up information to the government? Unindicted co-conspirator. Not really. If you're on the run, they'll put unindicted co-conspirator so they don't tip you off. So if you're, say if I'm away and I'm in Dubai and they indicted Vinny, Anthony Donato, Bruno, and I know, damn, I'm part of that group, they'll have them all on the indictment and then unindicted co-conspirator, which would be me. They don't want to let me know, but once you get that, you realize who it is. Not all the time they're working for the government. And I could be wrong with that assessment, but I don't think I am. Where Francisco Dom, ever hear the name of Nicholas Nicky LaSorsa? It was before your time. Yes, I heard of him. Yes, I did. Never met him, though. Still ain't sitting down. It's the hemorrhoids. You know what? I wish it was. But, folks, I got a bidet. So when I go, hose it down, get my wipe, boom. My hemorrhoids stay up. If I didn't, oh, my Lord, I'd be in pain. So that's it. I know how to get around things. In Europe, they teach you a lot of things. That's all they have are bidets with their toilet. There's another contribution from somebody else that I'm looking for. I see it popped up. Let's see where it is. Richie J, thank you for the contribution. Richie J 76. Appreciate all the content lately. Also, EG is great. Ordered a couple of times. Doesn't disappoint. Richie J, thank you. Thank you for that. Rich, how is it? Have you had it chilled straight up? How is it? If you ordered it a few times, tell us. How is it? Tell these people, because people, it's amazing. This vodka is so smooth. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. That's how. And really, there's no afterburn. You could drink it warm. There's a bite to it. Not gonna lie, little ting, but the afterburn, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's really that good. So, who else do we have here? Richie J. Thank you, pal. Let's see. GPS Productions. Do you remember Nikki Kuza and Frank Gucci and Joe Brove from Hazel Towers? We used to play music at Rice Stadium. Plug in the light sockets. They had Madam's Prayer, the band, and great time. Nick Cusi, Frank Gucci. Thank you. I really don't remember them. What year? What year, GPS Productions? What year was this? Was it before me? No, it couldn't have been before me. Was it after me? Was Hazel Towers, I mean, was built, I think, in 73. It went up. And at that time, I was 5. So uh, we have Joseph. Do you think you will going to hell or heaven? You know what, folks? It's funny. That's a good question. I really don't know. I really don't know. I believe there's an afterlife, and I don't know. You just don't know. But I regret what I did in my past. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question, but nobody ever knows. Who knows? Some people say we're just energy. When you pass, that's it. You're done. But I believe there is a soul, there's a spirit. This is just a shell. And then we move on. We go on to another dimension and keep on evolving, keep on going. Just remember, folks, and I had this conversation with somebody today. We're not here alone. Okay. There's the Sumerian texts that were written in stone. Okay. So you have the ancients who were here, who built all the pyramids all around the world. We can't replicate that today. In this day and age, we can't replicate it or duplicate it. So you mean to tell me they did it, people that lived in huts, they had straw, they didn't even have clothes, they had whatever they put on their feet for shoes, built these massive monuments? No, it was extraterrestrials they had that helped them, that assisted them. I mean, they have stuff, they have out of granite, there's holes, circular holes. They put everything's precise. I mean, it's just we can't replicate that today. So picture this. It is said that our DNA was altered. Okay. It gave us the chromosome to think, okay, to be productive. So they had us doing basically manual labor. Then they said one of our life expectancy, the gene was cut. They see it was altered. They didn't want us living as long as they lived. Supposedly they lived 200-300 years old. Um, and when they came down here, they came to mine the resources. They engineered us. And you see, even in the hieroglyphics, it says people came down from the sky. Where would they come up with this? Think about it. Primitive man, where would they come up with this? They actually left it in stone. It's there. It's there for us, but people don't want to believe it. So what I'm getting at is it's said they're a million years ahead of us. Look what we've accomplished within just 100 years, technology-wise. We have AI that could think. We have computers that are talking, that you can have a conversation with a computer, it'll talk back and forth with you. I mean, cars driving by themselves. Just in 100 years. They're a million years ahead of us. So picture the technology they have. We can't even fathom. So just a thought, putting it out there. So Johnny Pizza would be 61 now. He got pinched on the last big gambling bust with the Bananos and West Side, all the clubs and pizzerias, shops in 2020. Yeah, I really don't know him. I don't know him. Johnny Pizza. Unless is that guy around Michael Knows? If it is, I know who you're talking about. This from Cynthia. God forgives all acts. 22.38 and John 119. Thank you, Cynthia, for that. Thank you. Panisi's far gone. Dom still has his marbles. I don't know. Sometimes my marbles go south. But we're gonna have fun. Listen, I'm creating stuff. We're gonna have dance offs. I'm gonna do challenges with Mob and you listeners. We're gonna have mobs of challenges. We'll start prize money too, $500, $1,000. As long as my wife's not here, $2,500, $5,000. She'll be like, oh no, because she's Her nationality on the father's side, Japanese and Puerto Rican, and the mother's side's Austrian Jew. So the Jewish, I shouldn't even talk. Oh my God, she's frugal. But we'll have some fun. We'll definitely have some fun. GSP Productions. I am a SAG actor, write screenplays, and know all the guys you know. So keep me in mind with I want to audition. You got it, pal. Without a doubt. You know what? Please email me. You have my email. Um, it's DOMMINICKCICALE@gmail.com. Or I have a new email, folks. Sicali Corner Unfiltered @gmail.com. So I'll have it up in the on the new descriptions. I'll put it all up there for everybody. Contact me there. We'll definitely talk. Ryan, did you know Anthony Scarfino? No. He was the last made guy to get hit. If so, what were your thoughts on him? No, I didn't know him. Sorry about that. Christopher, would you ever come to Ireland, Dom? Absolutely, 10,000%. I'm thinking about trying. I have a lot going on, but I definitely have to go get out to the UK. Then from there, maybe I will jump to Ireland since I'm already there. It's a short flight. Do you know Joseph Monty? He has a new channel. No, I don't, but I'll check it out. Thank you for that, Lee. Vinny A. Dom, do you have to start calling the washwoman Mikey the snooze. No, I like washwoman because that's what it's perfect for him. He's just that much of a bitch. All star. Call David Chase to make a Netflix series. Listen, guys, hit them up. Hit them up. We'll go. We'll go. And I'll make sure you followers who want to come in, we'll get you as extras on the show. So go ahead, call them up, bother them, tell them what I got, especially when the book comes out. The other book will be following, and then we're off to the races, folks. T Road, Dom, you're such a cool person. Can you have lunch together and a few vodka shots? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? I was with Mikey Scars and RJ. They had a few of their viewers come down. I think it was maybe about a dozen. We had a blast. Such a great time. I mean, we went out, some cigars. The next day, we went down to Fort Lauderdale, had a nice lunch, but really, and Mikey wouldn't let me go in my pocket for anything. He's a class act. Mikey Scars is definitely a class act. Had a great time with him. Really nice time. So maybe we'll do something like that. I get enough people, they want to do something. We'll meet up somewhere in Orlando, maybe Tampa, and we'll just have a good night out and then dinner the next day or lunch. We'll just have a really good time. And that's it. Maybe we'll do it with the book signings, with the special editions. I'll make it a package. So we'll see. We'll see. But I would definitely like that. Lee, I read that already. Guys, I'm going to start wrapping it up. It's already an hour. We're in here. I'll answer a few more. Ryan, did you know Ronnie G in the life? If so, what would you and Vinny have done if you guys were still in the Bonanno administration and he built that used house in Queens? There's nothing wrong with that. That's on him. Ronnie G was a good guy. I liked him a lot. And so what? He built a big house. No big deal. Vinny was building a massive house on Church Avenue on the water. Really nice house. I think it was maybe 8,000 square foot. Big home. Beautiful. So I was building a nice home, 4-story house. I was going to have the elevator in there, hooking it up, but got popped. And then that freeloader, what's his name? Eduardo Della Torre, the chief of police, worked with Ponce de Leon Bank and took everything. Ryan, hey Dom, did you ever do a piece of work, whack someone who thought maybe didn't deserve it, but you followed orders from the boss? I didn't want Randy killed, but I had to follow the orders. He did deserve it, but I didn't want him killed. I tried saving him, but so I would say Randy if anybody. Folks, I'm going to start signing out. Thank you, Cynthia and Francisco. Thank you for monitoring tonight. I appreciate it. Guys, before I sign off, this is for Cynthia and Francisco. Did you have to boot anybody, take them off? And if so, do you like working like this? Do you mind taking that task on every time? Please respond while we're still on. And once you respond, I'll sign off. Nope, not today. Good, good. I'm glad. Thank you, Francisco. I appreciate it. Yes, good task. Well, I figured, you know what? I hate to see when Cynthia gets upset with somebody going back and forth, and you too. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And then somebody even emailed me about that. That's what made me think about it today, where they told me, they said, Dom, it takes away from the vibe everybody's feeling. Instead of argue, because I know people defending me. I have people that love me, people that hate me. That's cool. But I want to thank everybody. Much love to everybody. And folks, I got a lot coming out for you, the viewers. I want people more engaged. So please hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to come on. Hit the subscribe button. It's Callie's Corner Uncensored. We're going to be doing so much. I'm going to get everybody interacting. I mean, we're going to do we're going to build up to massive giveaways. I'm going to give back. I'm going to show people, people can change. It's about helping. It's about doing for people. We're just going to put different programs out. We're going to be more interactive. And I just got to get everything set up. It's going to take some time. Some by myself, but we'll get it going, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. With that, everybody, have a great evening. Thank you for all the love, the support. And you know what? Tomorrow is Thursday. I'll see everybody Thursday night, live at 5. Peace out. Much love and respect. Thank you.